what you want.
Hi, welcome to Beyond the IB, where me, Damian Jairala, and my team are going to know and explore each student so they can tell us a little bit about their projects for the IB night. Today, we are going to introduce you 4 students: Rose, Salazar, Lee, and Jairala. So, the first student we are going to interview is Conrad Rose. Conrad, tell us a little bit about your project. What is it about?
My project consists of my thesis. It is based on a historic event that I visited in a museum in Berlin in 2015 during my family travel.
And do you know if is this topic related to something you want to do in your life or with your future career?
It is not, but it is something that I have a big interest in.
So maybe you could do something with that.
Not necessarily, but I think it evolved me as a student.
And the last question is there any teacher you would like to thank to?
Yes, of course. I would like to thank here Gustavo Povos because he gave me a lot of good ideas and it twisted my work 180 degrees. So thanks to him. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you. The next student in our list is Michael Salazar. Tell us, what is your project about?
My project is Ecolata seeks to optimize the design of aluminum cans to reduce material consumption and facilitate recycling. It proposed a research-efficient can model and promotes recycling practice in the community, helping to reduce pollution and improve aluminum waste management.
Well, that's interesting. So, and what was the harder part of your process?
The most difficult part of my project was striking the balance between reducing the can's material and maintaining its capacity and strength. I tried to optimize the shapes. You faced the challenge of finding the ideal radius and height to use as little aluminum as possible without compromising the can's structure. In addition to the calculations requires precision, and any small error in the design could cause and any small error to fail to meet the standard efficiency viability of the project.
I bet that it had to be difficult to you to search that balance between effectiveness and to reduce that material.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, we are with Jessica Lee. Hi, Jessica. What is your project about?
My project is about all my presentations and work in visual arts. Here I'll present my artworks that I did all of my IB program. I also present about some other works, like a comparative study we make between 2 artists and more things that explore our vision of art.
And what did you learn at the finish of this project?
I learned that art is not only about showing a feeling or an experience, but also it's a way to learn about yourself and how to process and live with your feelings.
I think that it's beautiful that you show us that other phase from art, because art is also about self-learning and expressing your emotions and feelings, and I think that it's beautiful and great that you show us that in your project.
Thanks.
And the last student from today's podcast is Salma Jairala. So, Salma, tell us a little bit about your project. What is it about?
My project is about my cats. It's about us raising money for an animal foundation and teaching them how to make a product for them. I feel like it's one of my best jobs, and I worked on it most of last year. So I think this job changed many perspective of my life and taught me many challenges. It was not really entirely easy, but I like that, and I can tell people how my work developed.
I think it is so impressive how you have prepared yourself to make this project. The idea of helping an animal foundation is so wholesome and beautiful. It shows how you care about them. I really respect you for making this project, even if it is really difficult. That makes me think, how did you came out with this idea?
The idea of my project came from a business management job, which consists of making an environmentally friendly product in which we created, which is a pate for dogs with ingredients that they can eat, which was the inspiration to teach this foundation.
I think that it is really creative and fun that you make them a pate, because it's not like you are making them any cookie, you are making them a pate. And I think that for dogs it is really important that they don't eat the same food all days, because eating dog croquettes all days, I don't think it is any fun for them. I think that experiencing new foods definitely will make them more happy. And I think that it is very important. So, the last question. Do you think that this topic is related to your future career or something, or it is just for helping?
The project is not really related to my future career. However, I enjoy it very much because I really like being able to help those who need it. And maybe in the future, I would like to participate in certain foundations.
Thank you very much for your time, Salma. Well, that's everything for today's podcast. I really hope that you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Remember that we are beyond the IB.